This is the original battery, 3S 25C 2600 milliamp hour versus these 4900 milliamp hour 2S batteries, and they're around the same width, same size. It's just this is a 2S versus a 3S. But guys, I get almost the same punch and power out of this 2S, and it fits in there perfect. All right, fellas, come back at you with another one. As you can see, we got the Hosim X17 VENUM out here, and I picked up the CNHL 4900 milliamp hour 2S 120c Lipos, guys. These things fit in here absolutely perfect. I'm gonna show you at the end of the run, but guys, let's get it. Let's run this thing around the track, give it a quick little bashing session, and let's check it out. Let's talk about the battery and the run time. All right, we are back. We got the Hosim VENUM, and we're about to get it in, guys. Ooh, roly, 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 roly. Roly Romero. Thing jumped pretty darn good. And the way the battery fit in there, it fits in there just perfectly. I mean, I love the way this battery fits in there. As you can see, the battery fits in there absolutely perfect, guys. These 4900 milliamp hour 120C 2S batteries. There is a little extra room right here where I can get a longer pack, but I do need to find a 3S that's the same size. Hopefully CNHL has something for me. I need to check to see if CNHL has a 3S that'll actually fit in there, because I plan on changing the electronics out in this car. I just haven't got around to it. I got so many other projects, because I feel like if the electronics get changed out and a few other small adjustments to this vehicle, this car will be a darn good car. But I like the power that it delivers from these CNHL batteries. I mean, honestly, it feels like 3S power. Have I gave it a speed run? Of course not. But I can tell that 120C burst versus, I think, 35 bursts or something like that. You know, that C rating holds a lot of weight. And the milliamp hour, you know, because it started off with I want to say a 2600 milliamp hour battery. Yeah, I think it was a 2600 milliamp hour battery, and I switched it over to this 4900. Yeah, so yeah, we started off with a 2600 milliamp hour battery, switched it over to this 4900 milliamp hour 2S. Even though we started off on 3S, I mean, I'm still getting the same power, or it seems like the same power out of this daggone 2S than I did out of the 3S, you know? I'm gonna try to get some onboard footage in a few minutes once we get close to the end of the video. But guys, I highly recommend these CNHL batteries. CNHL, they hardly ever miss. I mean, they hit the target almost every time. I haven't had a bad battery from those guys. I love the CNHL batteries for my speed runs. Because the milliamp hour and the C ratings, they C ratings are all, most of their batteries are like 100 C rating batteries. 100 C ratings, 8,000 milliamp hour, 7,000 milliamp hour, 4,900 milliamp hour, all of them over 100, from 100 to 120 C rating. I mean, you can't beat that. So yeah, I highly recommend these batteries, guys. Highly recommend these batteries. Woo. I keep hitting the brake in the air, trying to make sure I level it off, because it is a little nose heavy. If you got one of these cars, you definitely know what I mean. It's a little nose heavy. I guess because that front bumper, the aerodynamics on it or whatever. It actually jumps better than a lot of my cars. It jumps pretty darn good. Now, does it have shocks to jump at a skate park? Of course not. The travel is not long enough for the shocks to jump at a skate park. You definitely got to do some things to it. But I plan on doing some things to it. I just got to get my other projects taken care of, and then I'll be on to this one. Yeah, because I didn't want to bust it down and actually turn it into an official project. So I just upgraded a few things at a time. You know, I did the servo. Of course, when I first got it, I did that fan and the silicone earplugs and the diffs. The first time it worked a little while, and I had to redo it, and then of course it worked a lot better the second time around. Just like anything, you know, normally a lot of things, they work better the second time around. It just seems like things just fall in place because you've already been there before, you know? And I look at that with everything, life and everything, but yeah. I'm out here with this daggone X17 VENUM, boy. And this thing is so fun. I'm telling you, I enjoy coming out here on my little makeshift track. But when I come out here with my little bashers, it's no longer a track, it's just a jumping area. Nice one, landed that. Backflip, baby. Backflip, baby. Nice one. I think my nephew will be over here this weekend, and we probably gonna do some racing with some of my other cars. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. But yeah, I'm satisfied with the batteries. I'm telling you, 4900 milliamp hour, 2S battery, and this is a 3S car, and I'm still getting the same amount of power from what it seems out of the 2S as I am out of the 3S. But yeah, as far as this car needs a few changes to it. As you can see, it jumps very well. I mean, for what I'm doing with it, I'm not trying to jump across a skate park or anything. But it jumps pretty darn good, guys. I like the way this thing performs. I'm telling you I do. That 4900 milliamp hour battery, woo! Got us in the game. Got us in the game, coach. And I did change the tires out once before, but I ended up using some old tires that weren't in the best condition. So they wore out pretty quickly, and they had some splits in them already from earlier crashes with different cars. They were on my Red Cat Volcano, and I did a lot of crashing with that thing. A lot of crashing. But yeah, if y'all looking for some batteries, y'all definitely need to check out CNHL. If you're into speed runs, you can get with CNHL. They got some good batteries. These are hard pack batteries. Hard pack 4900 milliamp hour 2S batteries. Check them out. Nice batteries, guys. Hard packs.